I'm Clay from a frog stream in Long Valley, New Jersey, and I'm here to bring you this week's Weekly Rivet. Summer is here. We're outside enjoying our beautiful ponds, or we've just gotten a new one installed, or you've just had yours serviced, you had it cleaned out, you had some new filters put on it. It's been a couple of days for your new pond or your newly serviced pond, or maybe you've had your pond for a little while, but you go outside one morning or you get home from work one afternoon and boom, it's green, neon green. It looks like nuclear waste from a nuclear power plant. It's so green, it's disgusting, and you're just beside yourself. You don't know what to do. So let's start out with the new pond, or maybe newly serviced pond that you just had done. You've done it yourself. You just had a new pond installed, or you had a pond contractor come and install it, or do some work on your pond. They drained the pond, they cleaned it, and it's been a couple of days and now it's green, and you're saying to yourself, why did I do all this work? Why did I have all this work done? Why did I even put in a new pond if it's going to be green? Because I don't want a green pond. Don't get discouraged. We call it new pond syndrome. It can happen with a new pond. It can happen with a pond that's just been serviced because you had it cleaned, you had new filters put in. The best thing you can do is have some patience. Let the pond's ecosystem get seeded, get established, and that green water will go away. Even if it's an older pond and you just had it serviced, the same thing will happen. You could go through what we call the new pond syndrome, and it could turn green. It's okay. Don't get frustrated. As long as you have the proper filtration, the proper water flow, the right amount of plants, that pond will balance itself out and it will turn clear again. You do need to add your bacteria consistently. If you want to use a little bit of algicide, you can, but don't overdo the algicide because you could make the situation worse. So let's recap. There's 4 things you need to get you, let's say 5 things you need to get your pond cleaned up after it turns green from new pond syndrome, or because you just had your pond serviced and a new filter or cleaning done to the pond. So the first thing is proper filtration. Make sure you have proper filtration. Second thing, proper water flow. You need to make sure the water is flowing through the filtration system at the correct amount each hour, and your turnover rate is good. 3, correct amount of plants. If you have the right amount of plants, you're going to be good. You just got to be a little patient and let those plants work. And 4 is your bacteria additions. Make sure you're adding your bacteria on a consistent basis to help seed that filter, to help get the pond balanced and the ecosystem in check. And there's one other thing: patience. You gotta have patience. The system will work. You have to trust the system and let the system work. So that's this week's Weekly Rivet. If you have a new pond, if you just had your pond serviced and your pond turns green, don't go crazy. And don't forget, if this is your pond, make sure you click the link below that says I saw my pond to get your free AFD apparel. And if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below. This is Weekly Rivet question submission. Submit your questions, submit your pictures, so you too can be featured on the Weekly Rivet. Thanks a lot for listening, everyone. Have a great week.